ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், குலசேகர ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், பெரியவாச்சான் பிள்ளை திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஸ்ரீசைலேஷ தயாபாத்திரம் தீபக்தியாதி குணார்ணவம் யதீந்திர பிரவணம் வந்தே ரம்ய ஜாமஹதரம் முனிம் ரம்ய ஜாமாத்திரி யோகீந்திர பாத ரேகாமயம் சதா ததா யத்தாத்வசத்தாதிம் ராமானுஜ முனிம் பஜே. லக்ஷ்மீநாத சமாரம்பாம் நாதே ஆமனமத்தியமாம் அஸ்மதாச்சாரிய பரியந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம். யோனித்யமச்சுதபதாம்புஜ யுக்மருக்மம் व्यामोहतस्ततितराणि तृणायमेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. मातापिता योतयस्तनया विभूतिः सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य न कुलपतेः बकुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्घ्रीगुणं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना. भूतं सरश्च महतास्पय भट्टनाथ श्रीभक्तिसार कुलशेखरे योगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्ग्रेणु परकाल यतीन्द्रविश्रान् श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशमुनिम् प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्. இன்னமுதமூட்டிகேன் இங்கேவா பைங்களியே தென்னரங்கம் பாடவல்ல சீர்பெருமாள் பொன்னின் சிலைசேர் நுதலியர்வேல் சேரலர்கோன் எங்கள் குலசேகரன் என்றே கூறு ஆரம்பிட பரநண்பர் கொள்ளார் என்று அவர்களுக்கே வாரங்கொடு குடப்பாம்பில் கையிட்டவன் மாற்றலரை வீரங்கெடுத்த செங்கோல் கொல்லிகாவலன் வில்லவர்கோன் சேரன் குலசேகரன் முடிவேந்தர் சிகாமணியே. Series of lectures on the topic of dhivyaprabandhams. Currently we are enjoying perumAL thirumozhi dhivyaprabandham. We have reached the end of this wonderful prabandham today. This is a beautiful composition by Kulashekara Alvar. We have the fortune of being blessed by Periyavachan Pillai with a beautiful commentary for this prabandham. With the help of this commentary, we are going through the divine meanings of this wonderful prabandham. Let us see Periyavachan Pillai's introduction section for the last padikam. We are going to see the 10th padikam, 10th decade, angaNedu madhiL sool. That is the prabandham we are going to, that is the padikam which we are going to enjoy today. First we will see the introduction section for the commentary given by Periyavachan Pillai. He is connecting the previous padikams with this padikam. Why is Alvar singing this padikam? That connection, that reasoning is given first. In the ஆலைநீள் கரும்பு, that is 7th padikam, Alvar enjoyed Krishna's childhood leelas in the mood of Devaki Pirati. Alvar has lost the enjoyment of Bhagavan since time immemorial. Just in this birth only, he has been blessed with divine knowledge and divine devotion by Bhagavan. But until this birth, he has lost this experience of Bhagavan forever. So this is very similar to Devaki Pirati giving birth to Krishna and still not getting the childhood leelas, enjoyment of Krishna. Only after coming to Mathura around 10 years old, Krishna met with Devaki Pirati and gave her the pleasure of being her child. So Alvar also went through similar experience in not having the enjoyment of Bhagavan for such a long time, very, very lengthy period of time which has no measurement, which cannot be measured at all. So that was ஆலைநீள் கரும்பு, 7th padikam. And then in the 8th padikam, Mannu Pugal padikam, Alvar enjoyed the experience of Shri Kausalya Pirati. As the mother of Shri Rama, Kausalya Pirati got to sing lullaby and play with Shri Rama. So that enjoyment was experienced by Kulashekara Alvar in Tirukannapuram Dividesham with Shauriraja Perumal, Shauri Perumal. And then, in the next Padigam, 9th Padigam, Vantalin Enai Vanangi. In that Padigam, Alvar's mood changed from Devaki Pirati's mood to Dasharatha Chakravarti's mood. Dasharatha Chakravarti could enjoy childhood Leelas, but when Sri Rama became a youth, unfortunately Sri Rama had to leave to forest and be in exile. So Dasharatha Chakravarti became very upset that he could not enjoy Sri Rama and his presence. He lamented very much. He suffered that separation greatly, and very soon he gave up his life also. He lost his life. He ascended to Swargam. Hence, Alvar saw this experience of Dasharatha Chakravarti and thought he is also having similar situation, where he realized Bhagavan by the blessings of Bhagavan, but he still can't experience Bhagavan in reality. He is still in separation. He has not reached Paramapadam. Hence, he experienced and revealed his sorrow of separation from Sri Rama in Vantalin Enai Vanangi, in that Padigam, the 9th Padigam. Finally, this thirumozhi, this final Padigam, to eliminate all the sorrows he had, he enjoyed Chakravarti Tirumagal, that is Sri Rama's presence in Tiruchitrakootam, Dividesham. In present day, it is known as Chidambaram in worldly terms. That abode is known as Chidambaram, but the Sampradaya name for that is Tiruchitrakootam. That is the beautiful name given by Kulashekara Alvar. Just like Sri Rama enjoyed in Chitrakutam for a good period of time, along with Sita Pirati and Ilaya Perumal, Lakshmana. Similarly, Perumal is remaining, Bhagavan is remaining in Tiruchitrakutam, Dividesham, as Perumal. Perumal means Sri Rama in our Sampradaya. In colloquial terms, we say Sri Rama, but in our Sampradayam, he should be said as Perumal only. So, Kulashekara Alvar is looking at Sri Rama's eternal presence in Tiruchitrakutam, Dividesham, and he enjoys every step of Sri Rama's life, right from his birth, incarnation, up to becoming crowned, becoming coronated in Ayodhya, Sri Ayodhya. The whole incidents are being enjoyed and revealed by Kulashekara Alvar in this Padigam. Just as Sri Valmiki Bhagavan revealed the entire life history of Sri Rama in Sri Valmiki Ramayanam, similarly, Alvar is also having great knowledge about Bhagavan and his Leelas. Brahma blessed Sri Valmiki Bhagavan that he will see everything done by Sri Rama without fail. And being blessed by Brahma, Sri Valmiki Bhagavan composed Sri Ramayanam. Similarly, being blessed by Bhagavan, Alvar could see every Leela of Sri Ramavatar, right from the birth to being coronated and ruling over the world with his righteous rule. So such experience of Kulashekara Perumal, Kulashekara Alvar, was revealed by him in this final Padigam, angaNedu madhiL pudaisoool Ayodhi. So let us enjoy Kulashekara Alvar's expansive knowledge. He could see everything in Sri Rama's life as if he was right there, as if he was present right there and observing the entire history and revealing the same in this final Padigam. Let us enjoy this Padigam now. One Pasuram at a time. We'll see the meanings for each Pasuram now. Before we go into that, Adiyan would remind everyone to go through the detailed meanings which is available in our website dhivyaprabandham.coil.org for this perumAL thirumozhi dhivyaprabandham. Periyavachan Pillai's commentary is fully translated in our website into English. So everyone can go through the detailed meanings after listening to these lectures. So first Pasuram. angaNedu madhiL pudaisoool Ayodhi என்னும் அணிநகரத்து உலகனைத்தும் விளக்கும் சோதி. வெங்குதிரோன் குலத்துக்கு ஒரு விளக்காய் தோன்றி பெண்முழுதும் உயர்கொண்ட வீரன் தன்னை செங்கநெடு கருமுகிலை ராமன் தன்னை தில்லைநகர் திருச்சித்திர கூடந்தன்னுள் எங்கள் தனிமுதல்வனை எம்பெருமான் தன்னை என்றுகளோ கண்குளிரக் காணுநாளே. In the first Pasuram, Kulashekara Alvar is expressing his deep desire to enjoy Sri Ramavataram, where he is highlighting that all the Devatas became satisfied after Sri Rama's incarnation. And such Sri Ramavataram is to be enjoyed, says Kulashekara Alvar. Let us see the word by word meanings. Kan, having beautiful places. Nedu madhiL, having tall forts. With those forts, pudaisoool, surrounded throughout. Everywhere it is surrounded with the tall forts. Ayodhi ennum, famously known as Sri Ayodhya. Aninagarathu, in the beautiful town. Ulaganaithum, all the worlds. Vilakkum Sodhi, the Param Jyoti is Bhagavan Sriman Narayana, who gives radiance to all of the worlds by his presence. Bhagavan is highlighted as Param Brahma, Param Jyoti. All of these names belong to Bhagavan. So that name is used here, Param Jyoti. That is the supreme light, Bhagavan. Vemkadiron Kulathukku, that Sriman Narayana is for the Surya Vamsham. Vemkadiron means Surya. Kulam means Vamsham, for the Surya Vamsha, for the Surya dynasty. Or Vilakkai Tondri, that supreme light, Bhagavan, appeared as a unique, distinguished light. Here light shows the effulgence, the radiance which Bhagavan has. So from that supreme light, Bhagavan's incarnation happened, and this incarnation as Sri Rama is also luminous, radiant. Incarnating in this manner, Vinmuludum, all of the Devatas. Vin here means the higher worlds, sky, that is Swargam and so on. That indicates the people of that higher worlds, that is Devatas. Uyakonda, uplifting them, removing their obstacles. Veeran Tannai, one who is very valorous, very brave, very courageous. Semkan, having reddish eyes. Reddish eyes indicate love generally towards the citizens, towards the people. How affectionate Bhagavan is towards his people. Nedu Karumugilai, Bhagavan is having a beautiful, huge, dark cloud like divine form. Having such form, Raman Tannai, Sri Rama, who brings joy to everyone who see him. Whoever sees Bhagavan, they become joyful. Such Bhagavan, Sri Rama, Tillanagar Tiruchitrakoodam Tannul. In Tiruchitrakoodam, which is present in Tillainagar. Tillai Tiruchitrakoodam is the Dividesham, which is very famous. In that Tiruchitrakoodam, Bhagavan is mercifully present. Yengal Tanimudalvanai, our matchless causal factor. Bhagavan is the cause for our sustenance, for our existence. Such Bhagavan, Emberuman Thannai, Sarveshwara, who is our Lord, Sriman Narayana, who has incarnated as Sri Rama and who is present in that form in Tiruchitrakoodam. That Sri Rama, Kankulira Kanum Naal, to make my eyes satisfied, fulfilled, that day, Yendru Kolo. When is that day? Asks Kulashekara Alvar in the first Pasaram. So in the first Pasaram, Sri Rama's appearance, birth in Sri Ayodhya for the upliftment of all the Devatas, which in turn helps all of the people, is celebrated by Kulashekara Alvar. That is the first Pasaram. Next, second Pasaram. Vandadenda Tadagaitan Uratai Kiri Varukurudi Politara Van Kanayondru Yevi Mandiram Kol Maremunivan Velvi Kathu Vallaraka Uyirunda Maindan Kanmin Senthalizhvai Malarnagai says Theduntan Solai Tillenagar Tiruchitrakoodam Thannul Andhanargal Oru Moovairavar Yetha Animani Asanatthirundu Irunda Amman Thane. In the second Pasaram, how Sri Rama killed Tataka and many other Rakshasas and Asuras, that is highlighted. This is part of Sri Rama and Lakshmana going to help Vishwamitra to conduct his yajnas peacefully. Many monsters were coming and disturbing the rishis, and because of that Vishwamitra comes and seeks the help of Sri Rama and Lakshmana, and they go and help him, and that Sri Rama is present in Tiruchitrakoodam now, being praised by 3,000 Brahmanas. He is beautifully seated on the throne in Tiruchitrakoodam to be praised and served by 3,000 Brahmanas, says Kulashekara Alvar in this second Pasaram. It is well known that Tiruchitrakoodam, as per Alvar's words and the commentator Acharya's words, there were many Brahmanas who were all Sri Vaishnavas, who were all totally dedicated to Bhagavan, and they were all serving Bhagavan exclusively without any other interest in life. So that aspect is highlighted in this Pasuram. Nowadays we have very few Sri Vaishnavas there, very few Sri Vaishnavas serving in Tiruchitrakoodam, but in the past there were many Brahmanas. They were all serving Bhagavan there. So let us see the word by word meaning. Vandedenda, with anger, she came opposing. Who is that? Tatakaitan. Tatakas, Uratai Kiri, breaking her chest with his arrows. Varukurudi Politara, to make the blood come out of it in great force. Valkanai Ondru Yevi, shooting a very powerful arrow directly, and that powerful arrow goes and pierces Tataka's chest. In this manner, doing this, Mandiram called Maremunivan, the Vishwamitra Munivar, Vishwamitra Muni, who is well aware of all the mantras of Vedam. He is a very knowledgeable Rishi or Muni. Such Vishwamitras Veldi Kathu, protecting his yajna. Vallarakkar, the powerful Rakshasas like Maricha, Subahu, all of them there, Uyirunda, consuming their life, consuming their vital air. Here Maricha was thrown away, Subahu was killed, still Maricha was almost dead, we can say. He lost all his powers because of Sri Rama's punishment to him. So, consuming their life, Maindan, one who is very young boy, Semtalir boy, in between reddish sprouts and shoots, Nagai Malar Ser, having well blossomed flowers, Seruntan Solai, having beautiful cool orchards, Tillanagar Tiruchitrakoodam Tannul, in the Tiruchitrakoodam Dividesham, which is in Tillainagar, that is here the orchards, the natural beauty, where shoots and flowers, they are all present in abundance. That is explained. In that Tiruchitrakoodam, Andanargal oru 3000 var etta. Sri Vaishnavas, Brahmanas, who are Ananya Prayojanas, that is, they have no other expectation than serving Bhagavan. To be praised by them, Animani Asanathu, Iranda, in the Simhasana, in the throne, which has many beautiful, precious gemstones placed in it, being seated on such throne, Amman Tane, that Sarveshwara, isn't that Sarveshwara? Can't win, know about him, see him, says Kulashekar Alvar in this pasaram. Next, third pasaram, Sebarinar Karandangan Sidaikagi Sinavidayon Silayiruthu Maluval Endi Vebarinar Chilaivangi Vendrikondu Velvendar Pagaitadinda Veeran Tannai Tevvaranji Nadumpurisai Uyarnda Pangar Tillanagar Tiruchitrakoodam Tannul Evvarivan Chilaitadakkai Iraman Tannai Iraijuvar Inai Iranjinene. In the third pasaram, Kulashekar Alvar reveals how perumAL, Sri Rama, eliminated the obstacles which were stopping him from being together with Sita Pirati. This is in context of the marriage which happens between Sita Pirati and Sri Rama. And after that, when they face Parashurama, and subsequently also whatever obstacles which come, they were all eliminated by Sri Rama, so that he and Sita Pirati can enjoy together. That is highlighted in the third pasaram. Sevvari, having reddish lines, null, beautiful, karu, dark, blackish, nedu, lengthy, kan, having eyes, Sitai Kagi, to marry Sita Pirati. So Sita Pirati is having beautiful dark eyes. Mayar Karangani, it is said about Tayar, Sri Mahalakshmi in general, that she has very dark eyes. And it has red lines which indicate her affection towards Sri Rama and also all the Atmas who are all their children. So, to marry such Sita Pirati, Sinem Vidayon, the Rudra who is having bull as his Vahana. So, here the Sinam, anger, is an attribute for the bull or Rudra. We can consider both ways. Such Rudras silai iruthu, breaking that vow. Janaka Maharaja kept a challenge. Whoever launches this Rudra Dhanush, I will marry my daughter to that person, says Janaka Maharaja. For that, Sri Rama takes up the challenge and launches that bow and breaks it. And while returning from Mithila, at that time, Maluval Yendi, Parashurama, who is having the axe, which is a weapon, that Parashurama's, Vebbarinal Silai, very cruel, at the same time very beautiful, Vishnu Dhanus, which is held by Parashurama. Parashurama says, you've broken the Shiva Dhanus, which is already broken, but now if you break the Vishnu Dhanus, I will accept that you are supreme. So, Sri Rama takes that bow, Vangi, bending it, Vendrikondu, that is, becoming victorious, defeating Parashurama, Velvendar Pagaitadinda. The kings who were all having this Parashurama as their enemy, because Parashurama was going and killing all the evil kings. So that Parashurama, who was the enemy for all the kings, was pushed away, sent away. Veeran Tannai, such Sri Rama, who is having courage, valor. Tevvar Anja, Tevvar means enemies. To make the enemies fear, Nedumpurisai, having tall forts, we are in the Pangar, and having tall watchtowers to protect the people there. Tillenagar Tiruchitrakoodam Thannul, in the Dividesham Tiruchitrakoodam, in Tillai town, Bhagavan, who is mercifully present, Everyone Silai, Tadakai Raman Tannai. The Sri Rama, who is having huge hands, which is holding the very fearsome bow, which is difficult to be knocked down by anyone. So such Sri Rama, Iraijuvar, those Bhagavatas, those devotees who praise him. Inai Adiye, their divine feet, Iranjinene, I worship the devotees of Sri Rama, says Kulashekara Alvar in this Pasuram. Next, fourth Pasuram. Tothalar Poonchurigulal Kaikesi Sollal, Tonnagaram Turandu, Tureikangai Tannai Pattivadai, Ugan Kadatta, Vanampoi Pukku, Baradanukku Paduvamum, Arasumeendu. சித்திரகூடத்திருந்தான் தன்னை இன்று தில்லைநகர் திருச்சித்திரகூடந்தன்னுள் எத்தனையும் கண்குளிரக் காணப்பெற்ற இருளத்தார்க்கு இமையவர் நேர் ஒவ்வார் தாமே. In the next பாசுரம், Sri Rama, Sita Pirati, Ilaya Perumal, Lakshmana, all of them going to forest in exile due to Kaikeyi's wish, and subsequently their stay in Chitrakuta mountain. Up to that is shown in the fourth Pasuram. Let us see the word by word meanings. thOthAthri, blossoming in bunches. Poo, having flowers. Surikudal, having beautiful curly hair. Kaikesi Sollal, as per the words of Mother Kaikeyi. So here Mother Kaikeyi is described as someone who is having beautiful hair and which is decorated with flowers. As per the words of such Kaikeyi, Tol Nagaram Turandu, this kingdom in Sri Ayodhya which is very ancient. Abandoning that, Turai Kangai Tannai, the shores of Ganga, the banks of Ganga, Patti Udai Gugan Kadatha, Guha perumAL, who is very affectionate towards Sri Rama, helps to cross over the river Ganga to go to the other side. Vanam poi pukku, reaching the forest and staying there for some time. When Bharata comes visiting along with all the family members, citizens, and all the elephants, horses, everything is brought along with Bharatalvan to try and convince Sri Rama to come back to the kingdom. So for such, Bharatalvan in Chitrakutam, in the Chitrakuta mountain, when they were residing there, Padugamum Arasumindu, Sri Rama gave his Padukas, divine sandals, and the kingdom. Sri Rama told Bharatalvan that you rule the kingdom, it is your responsibility. In this manner, giving that, Chitrakudatthi irundan thannai. On the Chitrakuta mountain, Sri Rama was mercifully residing. Such Sri Rama, Indru, today, now, Tillanagar Tiruchitrakudam Thannul, in Dividesham Tiruchitrakutam, which is in Tillanagar. The town is Tillanagar, the temple is known as Tiruchitrakutam. There, Kankudira Kanapetha, those who saw and enjoyed him, to have their eyes become cool, to become satisfied. Such people, Irunilatharku, for those who are in this world, which is best. Imayavar, Nityasuris, Yatanayam Nerovar, they will never become match, even slightly, for those who enjoyed Sri Rama, who is present in Tiruchitrakutam, in this world. For such Bhagavatas, even Nityasuris are not a match, says Kulashekara Alvar. That means they are greater in fame, because they are present in this world and still enjoying Bhagavan. This world is making people to enjoy materialistic things. In this world, if people enjoy Bhagavan, then that is a great aspect. So that is highlighted in this fourth pasaram. Next, Valivanakku Varanedundol Viradai Kondru Vantamil Mamuni Kodutha Varivil Vangi Kalaivanakku Nokkaraki Mookai Neeki Karanodu Thudanandan Uyirai Vangi Silaivanakki Manmariya Eidan Thannai Tillanagar Tiruchitrakudandannull Talaivanakki Kaipoppi Yetavallar Thiridalal Tavamudaithu Taranidane. This is fifth pasaram. Here in this fifth pasaram, Kulashekara Alvar is celebrating the Bhagavatas, devotees, who are worshipping Bhagavan by bowing their heads in front of Bhagavan. He is glorifying such Bhagavatas, saying that because of their presence and roaming around on this world, on this earth is become sacred, holy, fortunate. In this pasaram, the killing of Virada and then punishing Surpanaka and killing of Kara and Dushana, all of these are shown. And finally also how Sri Rama started chasing Marisha and shooting Marisha down with an arrow is also shown here. Let us see the word by word meanings. Valivanakku, the enemy's strength will be defeated. Such Varai Nedundol, huge mountain-like shoulders, having such shoulders. Viradai Kondru, Virada, there was a monster named Virada who was having a curse, and he tried to catch Sri Rama, Lakshmana and Sita Pirati, and Sri Rama and Lakshmana killed that Virada, and then one Tamil Mamuni Kodutha, Agastya Muni, who is the one who brought fame to Tamil language. Such Agastya gave beautiful bow to Sri Rama. So that is shown here, given by Agastya Muni, Varivil Vangi, accepting the wonderful best bow, Kalai Vanaku Nokaraki. Kalai means deer, Vanaku Noku Araki. Araki means the monster, Surpanaka. Her eyes are such that even deer's eyes are to be defeated by her eyes. Her eyes are so beautiful in the assumed form. She assumed a beautiful form, and in that form, her eyes are greater than deer's eyes. Such Surpanakas, Mukai Niki, severing her nose and ears, of course. Karanodu Tudanandan Uirevangi. Surpanaka wanted to enjoy Sri Rama, but she didn't like Sita Pirati's presence. So she first tried to kill Sita Pirati. Becoming angry for that, Sri Rama severed Surpanaka's nose and ears through Lakshmana. So Surpanaka runs to her brothers Kara and Dushana and complains to them. And Kara and Dushana, they come with 14,000 monsters. And Sri Rama single-handedly defeats all of them, kills all of them. So Karanodu Dodanandan Uiravangi, killing all of them. Man Maria, to have the mystical deer, that is Maricha, coming by the instigation of Ravana to divert the attention of Sita Pirati. So such deer was to be killed by Sri Rama. He kills that deer. Silai Vanaki, Eidan Tannai, one who bent his bow and shot the arrow. Such Sri Rama, Tillai Tiruchitrakoodam Kannul. In the Tiruchitrakoodam Dividesham in Tillai Nagar, Talaivanaki Kaigupi Yatavalla, those who are able to bow with their head, perform Anjali and praise that Sri Rama. By them, Tiridalal, due to their roaming around, Dharani, this Bhumi, this earth, Tavamudaitu, became fortunate. It is the presence of Bhagavatas which make the earth a holy place. That is the message given by Kulashekara Alvar in this Pasuram. That is 5th Pasuram. Next, 6th Pasuram. Tanamaru Vaidegi Priyaluttu, Talarveidi Chadayuve Vaibundatheatri, Vanamaru Kaviyarasan Kadal Kondu, Valiயை கொன்று இலங்கைநகர் அரக்கர் கோமான் சினமடங்க மாருதியால் சுடுவித்தானை தில்லைநகர் திருச்சித்திரகூடந்தன்னுள் இனிது வந்த அம்மானை இராமன் தன்னை ஏத்துவார் இணையடியை ஏத்தினேனே. Here Kulashekara Alvar is saying, those who praise Sri Rama's lotus feet, I praise them. And here in this Pasuram, how Sita Pirati got separated from Sri Rama, and how Jatayu was given moksham, and how he became friends with Sugriva Maharaja, how Vali was killed, and then how the Lanka was set to fire by Hanuma. All of these are shown in this Pasuram. Let us see the word by word meanings. Tanam Maruvu, to be the wealth of Sri Rama. Vaidegi Periyaluttu, such Pirati got separated. So Pirati is the wealth for Bhagavan. Bhagavan is wealth for Pirati. So they are bringing fame to each other, bringing opulence to each other, separating from such Pirati, and then Talarvi, becoming very weak in his heart because of that. And then Shadayuvai, the Jatayu, who fought against Ravana to help Sita Pirati and eventually lost his life in the process. Vaigundati Etri. At the time, Sri Rama sent Jatayu to Vaikuntham. Being human, assuming the human form, Sri Rama in most cases remained as a human only. Only in exceptional scenarios he showed his supremacy. This is one incident where he sends Jatayu to Paramapadam. So, sending Jatayu to Paramapadam after he leaves his body. Vanam Maruvu, one who is living in exile in the forest due to fear from Vali, his brother. Kaviyarasan, the king of all the monkeys, that is Sugriva Maharaja. Kadal Kondu, having affection, love towards him. Valiye Kondru, killing Vali. Ilangai Nagar, the Lanka town. Arakar Koman Sinamadanga, to reduce the anger of the king of Rakshasas, that is Ravana. Marutiyal Suduvittanai, burnt the Lanka town by Hanuman. So, here what it means is, Ravana had great anger, seeing Hanuman destroying Lanka so easily. Ravana's anger subdued. He came to his senses to some extent. So that is explained here. Tillanagar Tiruchitrakoodam Dhanmol. Such Lord is seen in this Tiruchitrakoodam Dividesham in Tillainagar. Inidamaranda, one who is sweetly being seated mercifully. Ammanai, Sarveshwara, Supreme Lord. Iraman Tannai, Sri Rama. Yetuvar, those who praise their Inayadiye, divine feet. Yetine, I am praising them. Those who are praising Sri Rama, I praise their divine feet, says Kulashekara Alvar in the 6th Pasuram. Next, 7th Pasuram. Kurekadalai Adalambal Marugaveidu, Kulaikatti Marugarayai Adanaleri, Yerinadivel Arakkarodum, Ilangavendan, இன்னுயிர் கொண்டு அவன் தம்பிக்கு அரசமேந்து திருமகளோடு இனிதமர்ந்த செல்வன் தன்னை தில்லைநகர் திருச்சித்திரகூடம் தன்னுள் அரசமர்ந்தான் அடிசூடும் அரசையல்லால் அரசாக எண்ணேன் மற்ற அரசுதானே. In this pasuram, Kulashekara Alvar is declaring that he desires the kingdom of servitude over any other kingdom. He is born in a Kshatriya family, is a very successful emperor, winning over many kings. Still, he feels that he should be crowned for servitude only, not for any other aspects. Let us see the meaning of the pasurams and meaning of the pasuram. Before that, in this pasuram, how Sri Rama defeated Ravana and then he gave the kingdom to Vibhishan Alvan. That is explained in this pasuram. Kurekadalai, the resounding ocean. Adalambal, with cruel arrow. Marugayaidu, he shot the arrow to agitate the ocean. We know the history. When Sri Rama wanted to cross the ocean, he was seeking suggestions from everyone. Vibhishan Alvan told that you can surrender to the king of ocean and he will facilitate that. As Sri Rama surrendered and waited for 3 days, the king of ocean did not come and help Sri Rama. Sri Rama became very angry, and he took an arrow and he was ready to shoot the ocean down and completely evaporate the water from the ocean. But Samudra Raja at that time came and apologized and allowed Sri Rama to construct a bridge on top of the ocean. So that is what is explained here. Kulaikatti, on the ocean which is agitated now, building a bridge, adanal, on that bridge, through that bridge, Marukaraye Eri, reaching the other shore of the ocean. Everyone, all the Vanaras and Sri Rama, Lakshmana, everyone crossed over and reached the other side. And then there, Yerinadivel Arakarodum, with the Rakshasas who have spears which burn down the enemies. With them, Ilangai Vendan, the king of Lanka, Ravana, all of them there, Innuyir Kondu, killed all of those persons. Avan Thambikku, Vibhishana Alvan, who is the brother, younger brother of that Ravana, Arasamindu, giving the kingdom. He did not keep the kingdom for himself after defeating Ravana. Instead, he gave that kingdom to Vibhishana Alvan. Doing that, Thirumagalodu, along with Sita Pirati, who is an incarnation of Sri Devi, Sri Mahalakshmi, Inidu Amarda, one who beautifully and mercifully sat on the throne, Selvan Tannai, one who is having all opulence, all wealth. Such Bhagavan, Tillanaga Tiruchitrakoodam Thannul, one who is present in Tiruchitrakoodam Dividesham in Tillai Nagar. Arasamarandhan, one who ruled over the kingdom from this Tiruchitrakoodam. Here, Alvar is seeing Vibhavavataram Sri Rama in Tiruchitrakoodam Dividesham, as if he is sitting here and ruling the entire world, which is the experience of Kulashekara Alvar. That same Sri Rama is present in Tiruchitrakoodam Dividesham. That Bhagavan's Adisodum, holding the divine feet on the head, Arasayallal, that kingdom, the kingdom of servitude, kingdom of holding Bhagavan's lotus feet on our head. Other than that, Mathu Arasu, another kingdom, any other kingdom, let it be the kingdom of this earth, kingdom of heaven, whatever it may be. Arasaga Enne, I won't consider it to be worthy, says Kulashekara Alvar in the 7th Pasaram. Next, 8th Pasaram. Ambonudu Manimada Ayodhiyaydi, Arasaidi, Agathiyan Vai, Tan Munkondran, Tan, Perundol Kadegete, Midilai Chelvi, Ulaguya Thiruvayiruvaitha, Makkal, Sembavalar Tiralvaithan, Sarideketan, Tillanagar Tiruchitrakoodam Thannul, Emperuman Than Saridai, Sevial, Kannal, Paruguvom, Innamudam, Madhiom, Ondre. In this Pasaram, Kulashekara Alvar enjoys how Sri Rama reached Sri Ayodhya, became the king, emperor, and then how he heard the Ravana's big history from Agastya Muni, and then how Sita Pirati became pregnant and she gave birth to Kusha and Lava, how they recited Sri Ramayana Charitram in front of Sri Rama, All of these are shown in this Pasuram, and such Sri Rama is present in this Tiruchitrakutam Dividesham, and his history, his stories are so sweet that we won't even desire for nectar, says Kulashekara in this Pasuram. angaNedu Manimadam, beautiful and tall mansions which are decorated with beautiful gemstones for the sake of the Patabhishekam, the coronation of Sri Rama. Ayodhya, reaching that Sri Ayodhya, returning to Sri Ayodhya. Arathi, accepting the responsibility of the kingdom. Tan mun kondrantan, Ravana, who was killed previously to that time. Peru tol kadai, huge, ancient or past activities, all of those, Agathiyan Vaiket, from listening to that from Agastya Muni. And then Midilai Chelvi, the daughter of Sri Janakaraja, that is Sita Pirati, Ulaguya, for the upliftment of the entire world, Thiruvairuvaitha, she gave birth to Makkal, children, Kusha and Lava. Sita Pirati gave us the biggest blessing by giving birth to Kusha and Lava, who would eventually sing the glories of Sri Rama through the Sri Ramayana Charitram and spreading the glories of Sri Rama all over the world. This is the biggest blessing given by Sita Pirati. So, those Kusha and Lava there, Sempavalam Tiralvai, by their beautiful reddish mouth, Tansarithai, his own stories, history of Sri Ramayanam, Ketan, one who mercifully heard that Bhagavan, Tillanagar Tiruchitrakudam Tannul, in the Tiruchitrakudam Dividesham in Tillai Nagar, Perumantan, mercifully present, my Lord, who is mercifully present there, his Sarathi, his history, Seviyal Kannal Paruvom. Let us enjoy, we who got to enjoy with our ears, with our eyes, such as Innamudham, the very sweet nectar which is desired by Devatas. Ondrum Ariyom, Ondrum Madhiyom, we will not consider that to be worthy, says Kulashekara. For us who have heard the sweet history of Sri Rama, even drinking nectar is not considered worthy, says Kulashekara in this Pasuram. Next, 9th Pasuram, Serigava Chambugandanai Chendru Kondru, Sedumarayon Uyirmetu Tavaton Inda, Niremanipun Aniyum Kondu, Ilavanandanai Tambiyal Vanetri, Munivan Venda, Tiral Velangum Ilakumane, Tirindan Tanne, Tillanagar Tiruchitrakudam Tannul, Urevane Maravada Ullandanai Udayom, Maturu Tuyaram Adayom Andre. In this Pasuram, Alvar is explaining few incidents from Uttarakandam, that is killing of Jambuka, and then Shatrughnalvan killing Lavanasura, and finally Sri Rama giving send-off to Lakshmana to Paramadam before he leaves this world. So these incidents are shown here, and finally Alvar says, for those who are always thinking about Sri Rama, they will not have any sorrows. Let us see the word by word meanings. Sharitavam, having great penance. Chambukandannai, Jambuka. He was a Shudra who performed penance which was not apt for him. And his intentions were evil. He wanted to take the place of Rudra and enjoy Parvati. So that is why he performed that penance which cost a Brahmana child to lose his life. The Brahmana came and complained to Sri Rama that this has happened which is unexpected. And in good rule, such premature deaths will not happen. So you have to do something. There is something wrong going on in your kingdom. So Sri Rama goes and searches for what's wrong being done, and he finds Jambuka doing this penance, and he kills that Jambuka and then brings back that Brahmana child's life. So that incident is shown here. Sendru Kondru. Sri Rama went to his place wherever he was doing penance and severed his head and killed him. Shelumarayon Uyirmeettu. The best Brahmana's son was brought back to life by this act of killing Jambuka, who was doing something against his situation, which was not apt for him. And then Tavatoni, Agastya Bhagavan mercifully gave Niraimani Poon Aniyam Kondu. Sri Rama adorned himself with the beautiful necklace which was given by Agastya Muni, and this necklace was having wonderful, very expensive, priceless gemstones in it. So he was wearing that, and then Ilavanandannai, Lavanasura, thambiyAL, by Shatrughna, who is Sri Rama's younger brother, with him Vanetri, sending him to Veeraswargam, that is, giving him death as the punishment. And because it was a battle fought between Kshatriyas, the one who got killed goes to Veeraswargam, to the heaven. So, doing that, Munivan Venda, as per the curse of Durvasa Muni, Tiral Vilangum Ilakumane Pirindan Tannai. Lakshmana, who is shining with valor, was sent away by Sri Rama. So Sri Rama got separated from Lakshmana. Usually, Sri Rama always spent all his time with Lakshmana, but while ascending to Paramapadam, first he sent Lakshmana. There was a time when Sri Rama had to ascend to Paramapadam. So Yama came to Sri Rama to discuss about that. And at that time, Yama told nobody should come into this place. If they come, then they will have to die immediately. So Sri Rama places Lakshmana as the guard, and he is involved in this discussion with Yama. At that time, Durvasa comes. He wants to enter into the chamber where Sri Rama and Yama were discussing. But Lakshmana told the Munivar, the Rishi, cannot go inside. So finally, Lakshmana says, I'll go and inform, but that may lead to my death. I still will take it. So he goes in, and as promised to Yama, Sri Rama says, you have to leave this world and go to Paramapadam. So that is explained here. Tillanagar Tiruchitrakoodam Tannul. In this Tiruchitrakoodam Dividesham, which is in Tillanagar, Uraivanai, Sri Rama, who is eternally residing, even though in Vibhavavataram he had left, But in Tillanagar Tiruchitrakudam, he is eternally present. Maravada ullam thanne udayom. For us who have heart which never forgets that Sri Rama, matru uru tuyaram adayom. We never will face the sorrow of not enjoying Bhagavan. So that is the 9th Pasaram. Next, 10th Pasaram. அண்டு சராசரங்களை வைகுந்தத்தேற்றி அடலரவ பகையேறி அசுரர் தம்மை வென்று இலங்கு மணிநெடுந்தோள் நான்கும் தோன்ற வெண்முழுதும் எதிர்வர தன் தாமம் மேவி சென்றனது வீற்றிருந்த அம்மான் தன்னை தில்லைநகர் திருச்சித்திரகூடம் தன்னுள் என்றும் நின்றான் அவனிவன் என்றேத்தி நாளும் இறைஞ்சுமினோ எப்பொழுதும் தொண்டீர் நீரே. In this pasaram, how Sri Rama ascends to Paramadam, that is also shown by Kulashekara Alvar. Let us see the word by word meanings. Andru, on the day when he had to ascend to Paramapadam, on that day, Chara Acharangalai, all the beings in Ayodhya, whether they are plants or animals, humans, whoever it may be, all of them, Vaikundathyatri, making them ascend to Paramapadam. It is well known that Sri Rama took all of the Ayodhya residents to Paramapadam. Whoever desired to come along with him, he took them there. So, he did that. Adal Aravam Pagayeri, climbing on the Garudalvar, who is the enemy for strong snakes. So, climbing on Garudalvar, Asurar Tammai Ventru, winning over the Rakshasas, all of the Rakshasa clan, being victorious against them, Ilangum Ani Nedundol Nangum Tondra, revealing that Veera Lakshmi, that is the radiance of valor, having 4 hands. Bhagavan has 4 hands naturally in Paramapadam. So, even though in Sri Rama Avataram he manifested only 2 hands, finally when he was ascending to Paramapadam, he manifested 4 hands. Vinmududum, all of the people from Paramapadam, all of the Nityasuris, Muktas, they all Yedirvara, to invite Bhagavan, they all came forward. Tan Dhamam Mevi Chandru, he mercifully went to the Vaikuntham, which is his eternal residence, and Inithu Veettirundu, he remained seated there, manifesting all his greatness, all his supremacy. Amman Tannai, such Sarveshwara, Tillanagar Tiruchitrakudam Nannul, in Tillanagar Tiruchitrakudam, in the Dividesham, Endrum Nindran, one who is eternally residing, Avan Ivan Endriyeti, that Bhagavan is this Bhagavan, saying in this manner and praising Bhagavan. That is, there is no difference between Archavataram and Parampadanathan. That Parampadanathan is present as Archavataram here. That Vibhavavatara Bhagavan is present as Archavatara Bhagavan. So, praising in this manner, Tondir Neer. Oh, you are all Ananya Prayojanas. You are all having no other expectations other than Kaikaryam. Such, all of you, Nalum Eppoludum, every day, without any break, Iranjamin. You praise him, perform stotram and become uplifted, says Kulashekara Alvar to all the people now. He is giving this 10th pasaram as an instruction to everyone that you all glorify Bhagavan, praise Bhagavan, says Kulashekara Alvar in the 10th pasaram. Finally, 11th pasaram, the final pasaram of this wonderful prabandham. Tillanagar Tiruchitrakudam Tannul Tirul Vilangu Marudiyodu Amandan Tannai, Ellayil Seer Dayarthan Tan Maganai, தோன்றிற்று அது முதலா தன்னுலகம் புக்கதீரா. கொல்லியலும் படைத்தானை கொற்ற ஒள்வாள் கோழியர்கோன் குடை குலசேகரன் சொற்செய்த நல்லியலின் தமிழ் மாலை பத்தும் வல்லார் நலந்திகள் நாரணன் அடிக்கீழ் நன்னுவாரே. In the final pasuram, Kulashekara Alvar is giving the benefit of knowing and reciting these pasurams. He is saying, those who are experts in this 10 pasurams, they will eternally remain at the lotus feet of Bhagavan in Paramapadam. So that is the message given in the final pasuram. Let us see the word by word meanings. Tillanagar Tiruchitrakoodam Tannul. In Tillanagar Tiruchitrakoodam, Tillanagar is the town, Tiruchitrakoodam is the Dividesham. So in that abode, Tiral Vilangum, one who is shining with greatness, valor, that is the courage and valor. Maruthiyodu, with Hanuman. So here Hanuman is said to be most valorous, most courageous. With such Hanuman, Amandan Tannai, one who is eternally residing, such Sri Rama, on such Sri Rama, Yellayil Seer Dayarathan Tan, Dasharatha Chakravarti, who is having endless auspicious qualities. For such Dasharatha Chakravarti, Maganai Tondritru Adu Mudala, being born as the divine son. From that onwards, Tannulagam Pukkadi Ira, up to returning to his own divine abode. Up to that, so all the Sri Ramayana incidents which happened between these two times, that is the time of birth and time of ascending to Paramadam, Kol Iyalum Padai Tanai, the army which is having weapons to kill the people, that is enemies. Kotram Olval Koliyarkon. Kulashekara Alvar is having the sword which is victorious and beautiful. And also Koliyarkon. Koliyarkon means one who is the Lord of Urayur. Kudai Kulashekaran, that is Sri Kulashekara Alvar, who is having the whitish victorious umbrella. Such Kulashekara Alvar, Sorcheida, mercifully spoken. Nalliyal, the beautiful grammar, that is saying Iyal. For that, matching that beautiful grammar, Iyal, in Tamil Male Pattum. These 10 pastorals which are very, very sweet and in Tamil. These 10 pastorals, Vallar, those who can recite it very nicely. Nalantigal, shining in the Paramapadam, Naranan, Sarveshwara, Adikil, Nannuvar, will get to reach Bhagavan in Paramapadam, says Kulashekara Alvar. With this, the divine dhivyaprabandham, perumAL thirumozhi comes to an end. We have used Periyavachan Pillai's commentary to understand these meanings. Very beautiful prabandham, wonderful principles being revealed in this prabandham. So please do visit dhivyaprabandham.koil.org and enjoy the deep meanings of perumAL thirumozhi in text format, in written commentary format. Alvar Thirudikale Sharanam, Kulashekara Alvar Thirudikale Sharanam, Emberamanar Thirudikale Sharanam, Periyavachan Pillai Thirudikale Sharanam, G.R. Thirudikale Sharanam, G.R. Thirudikale Sharanam. With this, we are concluding for the time being for the Divyaprabandham series. We will resume after Adhyayana Utsavam is over. Until that time, we will continue to enjoy Stotraratnam and whatever other prabandhams possible. பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு பல கோடி நூறாயிரம் மல்லாண்டத்தின்றோள் மணிவண்ணா சேவடி செவிதிருக்காப்பு அடியோமோடும் நோடும் பெருவெண்ணி ஆயிரம் பல்லாண்டு வடிவாய் நின் வளமார்பனில் வாழ்கின்ற மங்கையும் பல்லாண்டு வடிவார் சோதி வளத்துறையும் சுடர் ஆழியும் பல்லாண்டு படைபோர் புக்கு முழங்கும் அப்பாஞ்ச சன்னியமும் பல்லாண்டே.
KOIL.org has published a variety of Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam books in different languages. A wide range of books covering different topics from absolute beginners to advanced level knowledge seekers are available at books.koil.org. Books can be ordered via email koil.org@gmail.com or WhatsApp. For details, please contact mobile numbers 8220-151966, 9600-595273